Hello artists! For this project, we are going to be making a dove, a symbol of peace. This work will take 2 art classes because we will draw and design our composition today, and then next time we will color it in. We will be making the dove because it is a symbol of peace. And I'm sure you've heard about from your classroom teacher that there's a very special birthday that we celebrate this month, and that is Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. His message was to spread love, peace, and equality to all people. To start this project, you are going to need white paper, something to draw with, and some colors. I'm saving my colors for when we outline for today, but I will need them again for the second day of the project when we actually color it in. I am going to place my dove in the center of my paper. When I planned my picture before I started, it's called thinking about my composition. Composition is just a fancy word for the way I design my paper. I'm going to start with the wing of my dove, and I am going to make a curved line that goes from the center of my paper and curves up. Next, I am going to make some feathers for the wing, and I'm going to basically make some U-shaped lines coming down, and I will stop somewhere close to where I started. There we go. I've already made my first wing. Now I'm going to make the second wing. I am going to look at how my first wing is up over here, and I'm going to kind of start my second one down here. This one, instead of curving up, will curve down. And just like I did over here, I'm going to kind of make myself a little dot, and I'm going to make my curve lines going this way. So now I have 2 wings. I am going to now make the head of my dove by making a line that starts by this wing and curves up and then comes down a little for the beak. Then I'm going to come down and touch this line, and now I have 2 wings, part of the body, the head, and a beak. Let's finish off our dove by making a tail. For this, we can make a curved line just like that, and make some feathers. The last line that we make will simply connect this wing to the tail. Another curved line. And that's it. That's my dove. I am going to take a marker just to trace over my lines. As I trace, I want to make sure I take my time and go slowly and really cover over each one of my lines. I know I normally use a black marker, but since I don't have one today, I will use my next favorite color. Remember, when you don't have something that I'm using, just use what you have. Perfect. Now that I've made my dove, it's time to move on to designing my background. For my background, I'm thinking about making some sections that look like rays of a sun. For that, we're going to make lines that go from the dove out to the outside edge. One there, maybe one here, one this way. And I want to leave plenty of space. Maybe one here. And I'll break this one in half. I have left myself plenty of space to create designs in each one of these sections without making it too much work or too busy looking. I'm going to take out my same marker, and now that I'm happy with my lines, I will trace them. Make sure to clean up any pencil lines that are showing to keep your artwork looking nice and neat. Awesome. Now it's time to come up with some different ideas of little designs, patterns, or drawings I can put inside each section. For this, I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to draw first in pencil and then trace, or if you want to go ahead and just create patterns using your marker, color pencil, or crayon. If you make a mistake when you're using marker or something that is more permanent, you're going to have to work with it. So if you make a mistake, turn it into something else. It's not a big deal if you make a mistake in the background because it's going to be so full of color and design, no one will notice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my marker and draw in each section. I will fast forward through this part of the video so you can see what I am talking about and how it'll look at the end of day 1. Here is my completed composition. I have my dove in the center with lots of sections for big, bold patterns. My patterns are large enough for me to color and also very simple in design. I could make colored stripes. I could color in the spaces around my hearts. I don't have a lot of teeny tiny areas to color. I left big things and big spaces to color. Remember, this is where we're going to stop for today. Everything on your paper should be drawn and traced over in a dark or bold color. Next week, I'm going to ask you to take back out this project to color it. Make sure you clean up all of your art supplies and you put your picture somewhere safe where it will not go missing, get dirty, or get thrown out. Keep it somewhere safe, like on your desk or in a folder. Don't leave it somewhere where someone won't know that you will need it. I hope you had a good time creating all these patterns and designs, and I can't wait to see what your finished project looks like. All right, see you next time.